According to you, everything was going well. You thought that you found something meaningful. You might have even thought that you have found your person, but then there is a minor difficulty or some obstacle, and they just leave you. They don't fight for you. And you're just left wondering, what's wrong? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with the relationship? And why wouldn't they fight for me? Why wouldn't they fight to keep the relationship alive? So, today we will try to understand the psychology behind an avoidant never taking a stand for the relationship. So, our nervous system is basically not wired for peace, it is wired for familiarity. We keep repeating the patterns which feel familiar to our nervous system. So, in the case of an avoidant, when they were growing up, probably their emotions and feelings were constantly criticized or dismissed or neglected. So, they became super independent, they became hyper independent, they became reliant on themselves. They felt that I cannot rely on anyone, and so they learned that there is safety in emotional distance, and there is a lot of unsafety in being close to someone. So beneath the layers of all that detachment and indifference, there is actually a lot of fear. So they are not fighting for you, not because you are too much. It is just that their need for independence and their need for safety is too much. So when they are not even confronting their own emotions, their own feelings, how can we expect them to also take in consideration our feelings and our emotions? Now, we might empathize a lot with their childhood and their upbringing, and we might even feel like wanting to fulfill their emotional needs for them, but this is not our job to do. The avoidant themselves have to become very self aware and conscious of why they are the way they are and why they push people away. While the aim here is not to villainize the avoidant, but their action definitely causes a lot of panic and anxiety and confusion. So they are acting on their unconscious urges, they're acting on that pattern which they never sat with, which they never analyzed. And no matter if we understand all of this logically, it is very hard to not take it personally. Trust me, I'm a therapist and I have been through it, and it is so painful. So I totally understand that it feels personal, even though it's not. So I know it's incredibly hard and it feels so lonely. Well, I'm going to remind you one thing. You still have you, but the avoidant doesn't even have themselves, because there is no space for their emotions and feelings to go, because they don't even acknowledge their own emotions and feelings. But your emotions and feelings at least have a space because you are in touch with them. So you always have you. If you are currently going through the situation where the avoidant has seemingly totally discarded you and they are acting like you don't exist, first of all, I'm so sorry for you. I have been there and it is super deeply painful experience. Now, secondly, I want you to know that their fear of vulnerability and their lack of openness is not on you. You can be the most supportive, most loving, most understanding partner there is, and they would still choose to run in the opposite direction. Nothing can heal them unless they want to heal. Nothing can change them unless they want to change. So if they're not fighting for you, let it be. I'm here for you. You are here for you. And most importantly, you need to remember that you always deserve to be seen.